During what decade were you a teenager?
1960s.
Same here, 1960s.
What did you and your friends do for fun?
Cruised Woodward Avenue, went to parties, went to the movies, went to Tiger games. Just did a lot of different things.
We used to have parties in the basement. The neighbors used to take turns, so we knew where everybody was, and we went to school parties and high school parties. And what else? Went to the movies, and that's all I could think of. That was it. Didn't do much.
What hangout places did you guys go to?
Hangout places.
We cruised Woodward, we go to Big Ted's Drive-In on Woodward, way up in Birmingham, which is a long way to go when you live in Detroit.
The Gandy Dancer.
The Grandy Ballroom.
Grandy Ballroom.
Grand River in Detroit. They used to have bands there. Just different movie houses, different drive-ins throughout the area in Detroit. On Conant and Outer Drive, there was A&W Drive-In. We'd go there.
Used to go
Usually every Friday and Saturday night we cruised Woodward.
Used to go to drive-in movies. They don't have that anymore. Used to have the drive your car in, like a big lot, and used to have the big screen. And you used to sit in your car and have the microphone on the window, and you would listen to the movies and relax in your car. Have popcorn and.
Are any of these places still around?
The Grandy Ballroom building is still there, but that's closed up. The Big Ted's Drive-In's closed. Most of the hamburger joints on Woodward Avenue are closed.
Drive-in movies are closed. They don't have them
They're
anymore.
all closed. Most of the movie houses in Detroit are all been torn down and closed. Most of our activities were in the city, so most of those places are gone.
They've been torn down.
How old were you when you got your first job?
15, started working part-time at Wrigley's, which is a grocery store. Woodward and Tuxedo, making $1.40 an hour, working in the produce department. I made 15 cents more than the stock boy because I worked in produce.
And I used to help my brother with a paper route. He had a double paper route. Never paid me, but I used to help him fold the papers and deliver all the papers. And I used to babysit for 45 cents an hour. And I used to babysit every single weekend just to have spending money. And then I worked at, I sold Avon, and I started working at, that was it. That was really it.
How old were you when you had your job?
I first started doing papers with my brother when I was about 13. He used to go down to the garage and fold the papers, put them in a wagon, put them in a sack, and I used to help him deliver papers. Sometimes he would pay me, but most of the time I was just helping him.
What was your best part of the job? Like your favorite part of your job? What was it?
Which job are you talking about, Wrigley's or the police department?
Both of them.
Wrigley's, just working in the produce department. There's not much of a best part of that job. Just putting produce up, rotating it. The police department, just being free up and down. You had your freedom to do what you wanted to do. You could go where you want, basically do what you want. You're your own boss, and getting criminals off the street, protecting the citizens of Detroit.
And mine with the paper route, it was throwing the papers on the porch and see how close to the porch we could get. We did have fun. Sometimes they go in the bushes, get off your bike, go and look for the paper, make sure it didn't get wet, put it back on the porch. And then when I was babysitting, it was handling the kids. I used to enjoy babysitting because I always liked to play games and things with them. So it was, one time somebody tried to break in when I was babysitting through the back door because they saw the parents leave. And that was the scary part. didn't want to go back there again.
What was your favorite types of music?
In the 60s, rock and roll, the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Got all the Beatle albums, still got them.
Used to go to concerts too.
Who was your favorite like artist?
The Beatles.
Anybody else?
Dion was an American singer. The Four Seasons, they were good.
The Turtles. The God, I can't think of their name. I can't think of their name. We got their. We just saw their concert. Herman's Hermits.
Herman's Hermits.
Yeah, Herman's Hermits. Used to like them too. Righteous Brothers, Chad and Jeremy, all those duos. There's a lot of duos.
Most of them are dead.
What was your favorite song by them?
Mrs. Brown, You Have a Lovely Daughter by Herman's Hermits.
How about the Beatles? What was your favorite song?
That's a good question.
It's your birthday?
I should have known better.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to add?
Yeah, back in those days, working at Wrigley's, I think I got up to $2 and some cents an hour. With that money, I bought a brand new 67 Plymouth Barracuda, paid my own insurance, paid my own car payments. The money went a long way, unlike it does now. The brand new car cost me $2,400. I still got the receipts, the paperwork for it.
Did you tell him that you played a guitar too?
Yeah, I played the guitar. Not very well, but I played it.
He took guitar lessons.
Anything else you want to add?
No,
That's it.
that's it.
All right. Thank you.